Okay, South Dakota has chosen heads.
Hively Family Television Broadcast Suite
It is
in the Don
tails.
Constantini Multimedia Center at Stambaugh Stadium in Youngstown, Ohio, where the Youngstown State Penguins are getting set to host the number 4 South Dakota Coyotes in Missouri Valley Football Conference play. My name is Dre Smith. I'll be joined by my broadcast partner, former Youngstown State and Slippery Rock quarterback Dante Nania, here in just a moment. Youngstown State, which is under the direction of fifth-year head coach Doug Phillip. Mata will get his left foot into the football. It'll be Tyshawn King fielding it at the 5 for Youngstown State, and he'll bring it out before he's cut down shy of the 20-yard line, and that is where the Penguins offense will go to work. So coming, 2nd down and 7 for Brungard. Stands in the pocket. Now going to step up. We talked about his legs. He's going to fire it downfield. Pass is complete to Cyrus Trow. Big gain and a 1st down for the Penguins.
Yeah, great job by Bro there going through his progression. You're going to see that a lot today from
touchdowns for the redshirt freshman who's become a big part of this offense here in his 2nd year in Youngstown. Brungard hands off. Ethan Wright had a seam there for a moment, got tripped up on the far side. It'll be a short gain on 1st down. Tyshawn King in the game at tailback. Play action from Brungard. Steps up, has some room over to the far side, cuts back middle and falls inside the 40. And it's going to be another 1st down as Bo Brungard, using his legs, gets the Penguins into the junior from Frankfort, Illinois, who wears number 4. Brandon Serrano and Colt Seacrest are the primary tight ends. Fake to Ethan Wright. Brungard thought about throwing it. Now he's going to pull it out to the far side. Going to be forced out of bounds, just shy, I believe, of a 1st down. 3rd and 6, under 11 minutes to go in our opening quarter. Brungard stands, fires, complete. 1st down. Ethan Wright's got it out of the backfield, and the running back with the reception, and the Penguin's a Penguin. He's in there on the left hip of Brungard. They fake it to him. Now they're going to throw it back to Ethan Wright on the far side. Wright puts his shoulder down and gets out of bounds, but not before he picks up another 1st down. So the YSU offense, player of the week after having 11 tackles and an interception in their win last week. Brungard out to the flat. Brandon Serrano looking for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Youngstown State. Bo Brungard to Brandon Serrano, the senior tight end from Struthers, Ohio. And 1st touchdown of the season for Serrano. 7th touchdown pass for Brungard, and the Penguins strike first.
Yeah, great job by Brungard getting on the perimeter and not being afraid to hit the target, hit your first read quickly. He got the ball out.
Low snap. Great job by Kilpatrick to field it and get it down for Listowka, who knocks it through. And with 8:57 to go and on 2nd and 10 from the 25. First drive of the day for the Coyotes. Bauman steps up, fires, has his man. That's Carter Bell, and that's a 1st down out near the 40-yard line. Bell, one of their go-to receivers, 19th catch after his 1st year at South Dakota in 2022. This is his 24th career start in a South Dakota uniform, and he goes right back to work. That's J.J. Galbraith, the talented tight end, senior from Arvada, Colorado, and the Coyotes are on the move. Go 1st quarter. Bauman stands, has time, fires downfield, and overshoots his intended receiver, as that was Karan Adams running deep, but good coverage for the Penguins, and it's 4th down. And we will likely see the punting unit. We'll see what Bob Nielsen game on the right hip of Brungard. Brungard forced out of the pocket. Holden giving chase. Brungard gets away. Now he's loose, and he's got a 1st down. Bo Brungard got away from Blake Holden, the senior defensive tackle, and then just 10.5 points per game. 3rd in the FCS. 7th in total defense are the Coyotes. Brungard back, has time, throws. Tomczak's got it into Coyote territory, and the Penguins are on the move once again. Max Tomczak with his 2nd catch on the South Dakota State. He's done that consistently throughout the year. Play action to Wright. They throw it out into the flat. That's the tight end, Austin Bray. And that'll be enough for a 1st down for the Penguins.
Yeah, to your point, Dre, you know, coverage dictates who gets
12 after the penalty against the Penguins. Handoff, Ethan Wright has some room outside. Gaines giving chase, but Wright's able to get around the corner and pick up a 1st down. Physical and quick run there from Ethan Wright, showing all take a 2-score lead here early in the 2nd quarter. Brungard throws, has Tomczak near the 10-yard line, and he'll be brought down at about the 11.
Again, another
try and take a 2-score lead here in the 1st half. Play action. Brungard looking, now going to Sprint out right. He's going to have some room. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, YSU. Bo Brungard on the ground. He's got one passing and one rushing, and the Penguins have jumped up 13-0 on the number 4 team in the country.
Yeah, again, prime example. He got off the wheel route early and saw open space and took off and ran with it.
Bo Brungard with his team leading 8th rushing touchdown of the season. And he has been sharp through the air and does it with his legs there to get the Penguins a 2-score lead. And with 12:23 to go in the second, Merriman to snap to Kilpatrick. Good operation. Lastovka adds the kick, and that'll take us to a timeout. It's had their struggles, but currently have South Dakota down 14-0 and in 3rd and 4. Bauman stands, fires, complete, first down, Coyotes, and that's a veteran quarterback finding Jack Martens, the junior wide receiver. They look to him on offense. Play action. He's going to throw here. Fires. Looking down deep for his tight end, Galbraith, and it's over his head. Incomplete. So Galbraith had a step, but...
Holding. Defense. Number 4. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
So the Penguins get hit with a holding call. Senior, point likely, the redshirt freshman running back. 2nd and 1. Play action. Coyotes going deep. There's a man. Karan Adams has it. He's running for the end zone. Touchdown, South Dakota. And the Coyotes are on the board as Karan Adams, the sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona, on the receiving end from Aiden Bauman.
Bauman did a great job with his eyes there after the play action to hold the safety, just to buy enough time for the receiver with the deep over route to come across the field.
So Karan Adams with his 2nd touchdown catch of the season. And that's a big response for South Dakota as they fell behind. Junior place kicker adds the extra point, and we will take a timeout. 9:22 remains in the second at tailback. Receiver comes in motion slightly. Brungard standing, pressure coming, pocket collapses, and down he goes. The Coyotes. And Mikey's Grace was there again from his right linebacker position and out of the formation. One receiver, near side left. Bauman fakes the run action, fires downfield. Galbraith has it inside the 40. What a throw, what a catch. Bauman to Galbraith. It's been a really talented combination. First down and 10 at the YSU 39 for the Yotes. Looking to tie this game up after falling behind early. Pierre Jr., strong run as he went right through a couple defenders. And go, ranked 4th in the country. Got a big game next week against South Dakota State, but they got to take care of business here in Youngstown. Here's Keandre Jones-Logan. He's electrifying. Gets outside and pushed out of bounds, but you see the speed. He's one of the best kick returners in. 2nd and 10 from the 21. 4 receivers, 2 to each side. Bauman, handoff. Pierre Jr., end zone, touchdown, Coyotes. Charles Pierre Jr. walks in for his league-leading 11th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Coyotes are an extra point away from evening things up here at Stambaugh Stadium.
Yeah, Bauman orchestrated a perfect drive there. They're doing a really good job right now mixing up the play-action pass and run, specifically a lot of outside zone, getting their speed on the perimeter. Textbook job
in this thing, as we are an extra point away from a tie game with 4:07 to go until the intermission. Extra point is up and good from Leyland. First down play is a handoff to Ethan Wright. Gets away from a couple tacklers, still fighting out near the 35. That is a heck of an effort from Ethan Wright, and now we have a little extracurricular activities. Ethan Wright will give a new set of downs to the Penguins.
Yeah, tough run. You know, credit to the offensive line, a veteran offensive line, getting a good push up front.
That line of Lee, Parker, Keene, Keenan, and Williams. Big physical group. Ewell was an NAIA All-American at Grandview University before transferring to South Dakota. Handoff, Ethan Wright. Another strong run off the left side. Good job by the O-line, opening up some room, and it's another first down carry. Free State 59-0, beat Drake 42-3. Northern State 45-3. They haven't played a lot of close games. 3rd and 16. Brungard steps up in the pocket, throws downfield, pass is dropped. It was off the hands of Jaden Gilbert.
number 54. That penalty will be declined. That brings up 4th down.
So, as we would expect, Nielsen declines the penalty.
Pre-snap penalties, getting behind the sticks early. It's tough when you're playing the number 4 ranked team in the country and you're running into 3rd and 15, 3rd and 18. There's not too many plays dialed up, but there's not too many plays for
all-purpose back. So he does a lot of different things for the Coyotes, and he sets him up 2nd and 1. Another throw, and they go right back to him. Carter Bell, the senior, on. Bauman takes the snap. Pressure coming, doesn't see it, ball's loose, and the Penguins are on it. What a play as the Penguins come up huge. Jalen Kreider's the one who gets on it, and the Penguins get a massive turnover with 1:12 to go before the half.
I'll tell you what, unbelievable job at attacking the football rather than securing the sack. He saw an opportunity to force that ball out.
A fumble recovered by the defense.
And they are facing 3rd and 8 with just over 30 seconds left in the half. Brungard outside, pass is caught. And that is Cyrus Trow on the sidelines. It'll stop the clock. Snap. Good snap. Good hold. Listowka's kick is good. Andrew Listowka, the sophomore, is now 8 of 9 on the season, kicking field goals, and the Penguins have regained the lead with 21 seconds left until the intermission.
Running into the kicker. Defense, number 90. 5-yard penalty. That yardage results in a 1st down.
So take a look. Running into the kicker. And they got Mikey's Grace, I believe. So now the wide in the slot. A couple of tight ends in the game as well. They go sprint out right. Brungard keeps it, dives down to the 21-yard line. Short gain. And another timeout will be back to work. 2nd and 9 from the 21. Stands in his drop. Brungard looks, end zone, and it's incomplete, way out of bounds. About a 37-yarder for Listowka. Kilpatrick's hold is good. The kick for Listowka is good as well. So with 4 seconds remaining until halftime, the Penguins have regained the lead on an Andrew Listowka field goal, his first of the night. And surprising to some, they're going to be down at halftime here in Youngstown as the quarterback Aiden Bowman takes a knee, and the teams will head to the locker room. 1 half of play is in the books here at Stambaugh Stadium, and we got a great Missouri Valley football conference against a team that they've never beaten in this stadium. Coyotes are 0-6 all-time here in Youngstown. They did beat the Penguins a year ago in Vermillion, trying to keep their winning ways moving here into the later part of the year. Kickoff return for the Coyotes out to about the 34-yard touchdown. 1st down, handoff, Charles Pierre Jr., a lot of room, runs around the edge, and a good gain. 1st down run on 1st down for Charles Pierre Jr.
Yep, race
earlier tonight. 1st and 10 at the 46. They go right back to Pierre Jr. Behind some lead blockers, and he's out near another 1st down. You see that big offensive line from South Dakota out in front. It's a lot to deal with on the perimeter, and another good run for the Coyotes. Minnesota leads this group that has 3 returning starters. Pierre Jr. keeps his feet moving, running through tackles out to the 40-yard line, and it's another 1st down pickup for the Coyotes offense. From Monmouth, and then Bryce Henderson, 6'8", 320 at right tackle. Bauman, handoff again. Pierre Jr., lots of room to run. That offensive line's opening up good running lanes, and he gets out to the 35. Here for offensive coordinator Josh Davis. They go right back to their talented tailback, Pierre Jr., and he will be stopped at the 30. I believe he might be a little short of the 1st down marker. The life on 4th down. They'll hustle to the line.
Got all-out cover 0 here.
And there it is. They just go to the 245-pound quarterback and fall straight forward, and that's effective. 1st down, south to 2. Bauman under center. Big formation. They get it to Keandre Jones-Logan on the edge, trying to use his speed. Gets outside and continues tiptoeing down the sideline, and we'll see where they mark him out as DeAndre Jones-Logan kept running. And receive, he comes in motion. Pitch play. Looking for the end zone, won't get there. Penguins string it out and knock him out of bounds on the far side. That was O.J. Phillips Jr., the redshirt freshman tailback on the carry.
Yeah, I think we saw 5 straight runs there of positive yards. You know, the offensive line, veteran offensive line, keeping their pad level low and helping spring some of these runs.
Second down and goal from the 4 for South Dakota. Knocking on the door, trying to move in front for the first time today. Trailed 14-0, tied it at 14, now down 3 after a field goal before halftime for the Penguins. Bauman bobbled the ball and then just had to throw it out of bounds as pressure was coming. And Bauman had a junior quarterback at the controls. Phillips Jr., the tailback. They go to him, and the Penguins are there in the backfield. Making the play, Stephon Hall, Devin Johnson. Last year, he went 13 for 13 kicking field goals and was the only FCS kicker to not miss a kick all season. This one from the right hash is right down the middle. And with 7:16 to go in the third quarter here in Youngstown, we have drawn even once again.
Media timeout.
We were on offense, 3rd and 3 here in a tie game in Youngstown. Brungard fakes to Gilbert on the jet motion and then throws to Tomczak, and it's knocked away, incomplete. And that was Dennis Shorter, the safety.
Flipping the field like that, it's going to play dividends.
Former YSU head coach Jim Tressel said the punt is the most important play in football. Here's Bauman. What a catch out there by Galbraith, and he's got room to run down the sideline. Galbraith reeled in a throw that was a little off to a number of his talented weapons. Galbraith there. They hand it off. Here's Charles Pierre Jr. giving chase to Stephon Hall, but he's going to the end zone. Touchdown, South Dakota. Charles Pierre Jr. with his 12th rushing touchdown of the season, and he puts the Coyotes on top with just over 5 minutes left in the third.
Yeah, great play. I mean, awesome job by the Coyote offense of mixing it up. You know, as I mentioned, they're going to take their shots downfield, but they're taking what YSU gives them right now.
Charles Pierre Jr., who's on his way to having an 1,000 yards to make it a 7-point game. Kick is up, kick is good. 5:10 remains in the third quarter, and South Dakota now in front, 24-7 in the lead. Brungard going to hand off to his tailback, Ethan Wright, navigating off the left side, and the Coyotes are there, not much doing. On 2nd and 1, we'll see where they mark him. I believe it's Missouri Valley Defensive Player of the Week after 11 tackles and an interception last week in their win over Northern Iowa. 3rd and 1. Penguins find it, hand it to Ethan Wright, and he has stood up, tried to bounce out of there, but I think he's going to have enough for the first down on the Nesmiel Lee, the All-American sophomore at left tackle. He was a freshman All-American last year as a freshman starting at left tackle. Brungard rolls out right, going to pull it, has room to run. Tucks goes out near the sideline and pushed out in Coyote territory. Big gain again for Bo Brungard. Game, Austin Bray and Colt Seacrest. Gilbert is the slot receiver near side. Cyrus Trow is the wideout. Gilbert comes in motion. They pitch it to him on the jet motion. He's a speedster, showing you some of that agility, and he gets up to the 45-yard line, gain of about between these two programs. Brungard, in-breaking route to Tomczak, gets upfield, down to about the 36-yard line. First down completion from Brungard to Tomczak. They're going to keep it in the hands of Brungard on a read option. He'll keep it, get out wide. Let's see where they spot him. Marker comes in late, and we might have a late hit on somebody here. Saw some activity near the
job of slow playing it. The fact of the matter is that Brungard beat him to the perimeter and beat him to the sideline. But great job of giving him a tough read and forcing him to either pull or give.
Offense, number 18. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remains 3rd down.
So that's what it was a hold on Cyrus. Bo Brungard drops, has time, fires, pass is complete, shy of the first down. It's complete to Max Tomczak. Tackle made out there by Tevin McKelvey. Tom from Merriman. High snap. Kilpatrick got it down, and Lastovka's kick sails wide left. That was a long kick, and Listowka unable to connect. So now the Penguins remain down 7 with 14-13 left to go. Still a lot of football to be played in the game for South Dakota. And on first down, he's going to keep it on a design quarterback run over to the far side. And that was number 13, Nevin Cremascully. We'll get the call.
Holding, offense, number 82. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remains
17-7 as the starting quarterback at South Dakota. Handoff, Keandre Jones-Logan spins and gets taken down shy of the 30-yard line. Michael Voitis in there. Voitis, Brazilian, staying composed and getting right back in it, now leading. Bauman looking, has a man, and the catch is made on the sideline for a first down. And reeling it in was Carter Bell, their reliable senior receiver. Here in the fourth. Play action. Bauman wanted to get it to Galbraith. Penguins read it nicely, and that pass is behind the intended receiver and incomplete. Big stop for the Penguins there on defense as they get off the field. We think we'll. Coyotes tied it at 17. Now they lead by 7. Brungard standing in the pocket. Pocket collapses. Somehow he gets out of it far side. Brungard fires, has Trow in the middle. What a play by Bo Brungard as he got out of trouble and found lower body injury earlier. We have not seen him return. Brungard, pressure coming. Pressure quickly coming. Brungard got to get rid of it, and he's able to somehow turn that into an incomplete pass as it looked like he was going down on a couple of occasions. And in the end, Saturday night, and there's a lot of people out in South Dakota anticipating that one. Here's a reverse play. Keandre Jones-Logan, and he is getting chased down by Peyton Edwards. Check that. It was Karan Adams on the reverse. My fault. Karan Adams was, and now we have a penalty marker.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 20. That 15-yard penalty be added to the end of the dead ball spot. That's number 20's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game. Automatic first down.
The gain on the reverse to Adams.
Yeah, those penalties hurt. You're gonna watch that Sunday morning and have to relive that one.
Handoff. Pierre Jr. hesitation move and is brought down by Crozier and Shaheed. 10 lead out in Vermilion at the Dakota Dome. The Penguins tied it up at 31 with 21 straight points, and then South Dakota walked it off on a field goal. Here's Pierre Jr. again as he continues to just methodically work through that YSU defense all the way in. Bauman in the shotgun with Pierre Jr. who's rushed for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. They'll go to the air. Bauman floats, corner of the end zone, incomplete, just out of the reach of Karan Adams, who laid out, trying to bring it in, and for 38 on extra points a year ago. This one would make it a 2-score game late in the fourth. Operation is good, and the kick is good. So that'll make it 27-17 South Dakota with 4:05 left to go in regulation. Layla for 150 as well, 156. Here's Brungard back to throw again. Retreats, now rolls right, has room with his legs here. Brungard going to sprint up the sideline and move the chains. And once again,
Expect seeing something, outbreaking here.
Brungard on 3rd and 11. After he got back the sack yardage. Throws it toward Tomczak. Did he bring it in? No. They're going to say it hits in motion. Brungard has time. Fires down the sideline. Going up and trying to make the play, but unable to reel it in is Cyrus Trow. And that will be a turnover on downs, and South Dakota creeping closer to 4-0 in Missouri Valley Football Conference play with 2 on the fourth quarter clock. 27-17 remains the South Dakota lead. And let's give you an update from Fargo, North Dakota, where it is now 7-6 North Dakota State, as South Dakota State has got on the board. This is a tremendous defense for South Dakota. They have all the makings of a deep playoff run. We'll see. Here's Brungard, quick throw again to Tomczak, who reels it in at the 37-yard line. First down YSU. 1st and 10, 37 seconds remaining. Brungard need big chunks, and they get it to Tomczak, who's having a big night receiving down inside the 30, and now the Penguins got to move. as they got a chance to get on the board, and they might need to clock. He's 1 for 2 tonight. High snap. Kilpatrick somehow got it down, and Listowka just misfires to the right. As Merriman's snap was high, Kilpatrick had to go up and try and get it down. You could tell that kind of threw off the rhythm.
All timing. That's all it is, and, that's tough.
Merriman, who's typically a very reliable snapper, an all-conference long snapper, just sent a high snap back, and the kick goes wide, and South Dakota will kneel it out, and the clock will head down to zeros as the final here tonight will be South Dakota 27, Youngstown State 17, as South Dakota will go to 6-1 overall, 4-0 in Missouri Valley Football Conference play, while the Penguins will fall to 2-6 and 1-3 in league play. Dante, final thoughts from tonight's game between two Missouri Valley teams here at Stambaugh?
Yeah, there's as we talked about earlier, there's no shame in talking about a moral victory. YSU did play some good football, but South Dakota, I mean, it was great to see them handle being down and being able to fight back, because when you get into the thick of the season and you're rolling up on North Dakota State, South Dakota State, it's nice to have these games under your belt when you can have that adversity, get hit in the mouth early.